Here we go. Have you ever wanted to ride a horse but don't know where to begin? Or feel embarrassed that you have no knowledge of horse care and readiness? It's always important to learn new skills that you can use for years after your high school. The skill of learning how to saddle a horse can become your next new hobby. I spent many years showing horses in the Jefferson County Fair, and being able to saddle them is one of the first tools I learned. In this speech, you will learn how to gather your tack, groom and clean your horse, and place your saddle on the horse's back. First, you must gather your tack. Grab your halter and wind it up so it is not dragging on the floor. On my wood horse here, this is the head. You want to walk out to your barn where you keep your horses and wrap the nose piece around the horse's nose. Then this will go over the horse's head and buckle like a belt. Just like this. Then you will catch your horse and walk it back to where you will groom it. Get your blanket. There are many different kinds of blankets and different colors. Mine is purple and has zebra stripes on it. Some people use 2 blankets when saddling a horse. Maybe they're a bigger person or they just like to have 2. Then you want to obtain your saddle. There are 2 different kinds of saddles, English saddles and then Western saddles. This is a Western saddle and my family owns all Western saddles. When looking to purchase your first saddle, make sure you have the right size. According to an article written on equinesearch.com in March 2017, Stephen M. Jones, a professor at the University of Arkansas, stated, "Correctly saddling a horse requires a saddle that is properly fitted for both the horse and the rider." Now that I have informed you about gathering your tack, let's talk about grooming and cleaning your horse. The second step is grooming and cleaning your horse. You want to examine your horse's whole body. First, you will check for scrapes and cuts that may be visible on your horse's legs. Then you will look at the chest, the stomach, the legs, and then the back of your horse for cockleburrs and things that could be stuck to them and insects as well. Then we are going to trim the bridle path, and on the horse's head you want to fold their ear back towards their neck. And this will show you the length that you will want to trim. And you'll take some clippers and shave the main spot there. And this will create a clear region between the ears to put the bridle. Then you'll want to brush them off. There's 2 different types of brushes, a curry comb and then a brush. You'll brush away from the horse's head along the body with the curry comb first to get off dried mud and dirt. And then you can also comb their mane with the curry comb since it's more like a brush. And then this one could be like for the fine dust to brush them off afterwards. After you've groomed and cleaned your horse, it is time to place the saddle on your horse's back. The third and final step is placing the saddle on the horse's back as well as double checking everything. First, we are going to place the blanket on the horse. You want to place the blanket so this tag is in the front, directly behind the horse's neck. The saddle goes on top of the blanket. I stand on the left side of my horse, and I grab the right stirrup and pull it up so it doesn't hit my horse when I swing it over. But then you will just swing the saddle over the blanket on top of the horse. You want to make sure your saddle is 2 to 3 inches here where the blanket shows, and that's what these tags help show here, that the saddle is in the correct spot and that it is not sideways on your horse's back. Then you'll go to the right side of your horse and you will undo your cinch. The cinch is this black piece here that comes underneath the horse's belly. Pick up the left stirrup and hang it on the saddle horn. Just like that. the cinch and pull it underneath the horse's belly. Then take the latigo and unravel it. You're going to go around the cinch buckle 2 times. This would be the normal size that would go around your horse's belly. For this being not a normal size of a horse, I'm going to go around a 3rd time to make it look tight around the stomach. So you pull it tight like this. Now you're going to make the latigo into a bow so it's tight and doesn't move and come undone. You're going to act like you're going around for the 3rd time, but pull the latigo to the left. You're going to cross over the top of the latigo and act like you're going underneath the buckle. Go underneath the buckle where it makes a bow tie kind of looking knot here, and then you're going to pull this through the bottom and pull tight. When you have the excess latigo here, you can put it up in this spot so it doesn't hang in the way. And let your left stirrup down. In an animals.mom.com article written by Allie in 2021, she said, lace the latigo through the cinch buckle 2 times, pulling it tightly to cinch it against your horse's rib cage, like we did here. Conclusion. In conclusion, you have been informed about gathering your tack, grooming and cleaning your horse, and placing the saddle on the horse's back. Now you will always have a new skill and hobby that you can use for the rest of your life, even after high school. Picture yourself riding in the pasture on a late summer night with the beautiful sunset slowly going down behind you. Everyone in your family is enjoying the evening together when you remember what first got them there, the day that you learned how to saddle a horse for the first time.